Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Hey, welcome to Stump the Idiot. I am the huge one, aka the idiot, Dave Coco from KocoSports.com or KocoSports.net. It's where the world comes to kick ass, your home for combat sports, and above all, where you should get your marketing done. Also, please check out ProWrestling.me as we're trying to build a great community of pro wrestling fans, podcasters, and just making a Facebook where you don't have to see 97 politician votes. You know, it's just escapism, pro wrestling. So we're hoping to have nothing but a pro wrestling social media site, and hopefully it takes off. I really have to start focusing on it. I have to get the team focused on it. We got to really get our heads in the game. Heads in the game, baby. All right, so please sign up for ProWrestling.me today. This is a long Stump the Idiot. I think I got like 14, 15 stories I want to cover. I'll probably be covering them really fast. This past week, I've been by my wife's side. She's been really sick, so that's why I haven't been podcasting much, and I do apologize to the internet infantry. You know, it was me, and I was sitting there by her bedside, holding her hands, and when she woke up, she's like, "Why haven't you been podcasting?" And I'm like, "I've always wanted to be by your side." And she's like, this is when the Rocky music hits. She's like, "Well, I only want you to do one thing." And I'm like, "What's that?" "Podcast! Podcast!" And LK, as an old man, goes, "Well, what are we waiting for?" No, my wife has been sick, and I've been working on like 76 different business deals. It's the end of the year in Japan, or well, not the end of the year, but end of the like business year where everyone signs new contracts and stuff. So it's been a little stressful. And plus, I've been rereading my book and editing to get my final edits and final cover in for my book. So hopefully, I can give you news about that in the future. But that's why I've been late. But that's why I've said instead of hey, you know, missing talking about stuff, let me just hit up the big news stories of the week, and some of them will be faster than others, but these are just stuff I wanted to get my opinion out there. So this is the ultimate Stump the Idiot. No one asked me for my opinions, but I'm gonna give them. Usually it's a Q&A question, even though on social media people are asking me, and you guys have been so kind. I just want to appreciate that. Alright, so the first big news, it's on ProWrestling.me right now. It's almost everywhere. Hulk Hogan wins $115 million in a sex tape suit. That is absolutely insane and crazy, and I don't even know what to say, but you know what? I know this is going to sound bad because $115 million is a lot of money. I think he's in the right. I think he's in the right by a lot. I can't even understand why this is an issue. According to his side of the story, and even if it's a lie, still, like, I don't understand. So, Hulk Hogan has sex in private, it's recorded, has private conversations, and it ruins his career, and then you just post the actual video on a website? Maybe young me would have been like, "Oh no, fuck no, that's news. We're gonna get the scoops." It's not like it's porn. It's not like this is in his fucking privacy, man. So, yeah, I have no idea. You know, you asked for $100 million, gets $115 million. Wrestling Rantin wrote an article on it at ProWrestling.me, and I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting older, and I don't want to have people make videotapes of me having sex. But there's something about privacy here. I was on Team Hogan all the way. Now, granted, I still think he's a piece of shit, and, you know, he's a bit of a racist and all that fucking shit. You know, he's not a good character. But there's no way. That shouldn't even went to a lawsuit. Gawker should have just settled out of court. Probably would have been a lot easier to settle out of court. But I wonder where it's going to go. There's a lot of internet rumors. I don't even know if it's internet rumors. There's internet scuttlebutt that maybe he'll buy TNA, but I have no, I doubt he would do that. I don't know. It would be crazy. But, you know what? I hate Hulk Hogan. I hate Hulk Hogan, the pro wrestler, and I hate Hulk Hogan, the racist. And I guess I hate Hulk Hogan banging. I hate Hulk Hogan. I don't want to hate Hulk Hogan, but I hate Hulk Hogan. I was a Ric Flair guy growing up. But with that said, dude, come on. To my eyes, shouldn't even went to court. Fuck, man. Come on, it's crazy. A little bit of sad news. Weird. Oh, and one more weird thing. Some of the sound bites out of this fucking court case was ridiculous. and the king of it has to be Hulk Hogan's dick is 10 inches long, but Terry Bollea's isn't. I'm just like, what the fuck, man? How is this a thing? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, man. I don't know. I have no idea. Let's get to a little bit of sad news here. From crazy news to sad news. Sting retiring from wrestling. TMZ is reporting his neck's too jacked up. And I was a huge Sting fan as a kid until he turned into a crow. It's funny because, you know, a lot of younger fans debate, oh, TNA Sting, WWE Sting, late WCW, NWO Sting, and I'm like, hell, no. Sting to me had the short hair, flat top. Yow! I don't know why he turned into Nakamura, but he'd always scream. And you know, had a, you know, just remember Clash of the Champions 1? I think like younger fans don't realize how great Sting is back in the day. Him and Flair had some classic matches. And I just think since he turned into the Crow, he hasn't been the same. And I feel kind of bad because he goes to WWE, loses to Triple H in a real sloppy, over-the-top gimmick type match, and then gets hurt against Seth Rollins. And I don't know. It's kind of weird because I am anti-WWE, but I think you should go once. Like, it's so funny because wrestling fans ask me all the time, if you're a wrestling fan, you should at least go to WrestleMania once. If you've never been, you should go once. It's a bucket list thing. And I still think even if you're an athlete and you're a wrestler, you should at least go to WWE once, even just to show up because, like, it's the biggest stage. And it just sucks. I wish Sting had showed up earlier. I wish Sting was healthier. I wish the results were a little different. But here's the thing. He hasn't been young for a really long time. So it's a bit on the crazy side. But he is going into Hall of Fame. And hopefully they have something classy for him. I am not the biggest Sting fan in the world, but I was a little Stinger. You know, I loved the blonde hair Sting. It was just absolutely amazing. Stinger Splash. So those are the memories I'll have. Not the TNA memories, not the NWO, WCW memories, Clash of the Champions. It's just, man, he was the fucking man back in the day. And it just sucks because younger generations are not going to see how great Sting was in his prime. And that just sucks. And it would have just been cool to see him, you know, be on the big stage for more than he was. But at least he made it there. And he's going into the Hall of Fame, so trying to look at it. Plus, I don't want to see the guy get injured, you know, any more than he already is. So, yeah, it gets a bit crazy at times. All right, so another sad story, Neville's ankle injury. Jericho had to yell at the referee because the referee didn't know how to finish the match. Neville did two amazing moves with fucking a broken ankle, I think. I'm reading WWE.com. Neville will not require surgery to repair his ankle fracture sustained during Raw. That's amazing because he did two amazing moves. He finished the match. Jericho tried to cover for him. Referee mistake. There was a lot of drama. And it just sucks because WWE right now is having so many injuries. But, you know, not that I'm beating a dead horse here, and this ain't a Neville situation, but if you booked for more than just one star at a time, and you booked a whole roster of people like Lucha Underground does, like Paul Heyman's ECW did, like a New Japan does, here's the thing. WWE only books for one star. And the problem with that is, let's look at New Japan. New Japan lost, 3-4 guys this year? 3-4 major characters, wrestlers, whatever you want to call them, are gone. And New Japan hasn't skipped a beat. Lucha Underground lost a lot of guys. You know, and they haven't skipped a beat. When you build a fucking company and a roster, you can build around those injuries. And hopefully, you know, with John Cena out, Randy Orton out, so many wrestlers out. I don't even want to list them all. But with all these wrestlers out, maybe, you know, you have one of the best rosters in the world. You have one of the biggest rosters in the world. And, you know, a lot of people saying, should they slow down their style? I don't think they should slow down their style. They should slow down their dates. You know, you have such a great fucking roster. You know, you don't have to have, you know, I'm an anti-John Cena guy, but you don't have to have John Cena out there every show. You can just fucking book the WWE. The UFC does it. The UFC fucking, They lose stars all the time, and they just fucking rebuild it with hype and package and all that. I know, Vince has made a lot of money off Hogan. Vince has made a lot of money off Cena. Vince thinks, oh, we just fucking build one guy and that's it. And, Roman Reigns is having that problem right now. But if you just build the whole fucking roster, if people are injured, you can fucking replace them. And not only that, but they don't have to show up every fucking night and bust their ass. That's one thing that pissed me off about Daniel Bryan. But Daniel Bryan has to fucking win over the fans and has to go out there fucking 4 or 5 times a fucking goddamn night because Vince doesn't think he has it, busting his goddamn ass. It starts to get fucking ridiculous. There's no way how big their roster is, there's no way any of them should be wrestling more than 5 times a month. 5 times a month. That's it. And build the stars. And not only that, but I honestly think your one-man stars, like a Roman Reigns, like a John Cena, your one-man stars will actually benefit from it. It won't be fucking Roman Reigns every fucking 10 goddamn seconds. It won't be John Cena every goddamn 10 seconds. So when John Cena and Roman Reigns comes out, there won't be fucking as many boos, and if any boos at all, and you have a great fucking roster. So when a John Cena goes down, a Randy Orton goes down, Seth Rollins, whoever, the list is so fucking long. You can have a roster full of people. And I've been saying this for fucking years. Hopefully, this is the bad medicine that WWE has to take to change their ways. Speaking of Roman Reigns, on Monday Night Raw, this son of a bitch, dude. I don't even hate Roman Reigns, and now I pity Roman Reigns. I mean, it's got ridiculous about how fucking bad the booking is, and there's nothing they can fucking do about it. They can't tell a story. They put all their eggs in one basket. They want to prove the fans wrong more than fucking putting on a good show. It's like, you ever have a fucking see someone that has a girlfriend who's like, oh, honey, you shouldn't fucking, I don't know. That was a bad example. But, hey, honey, you shouldn't fucking drink at work. And she's like, I'll drink all the time. I'll get drunk right fucking now. I'll show you. That's fucking WWE's booking team. It's just like, oh, we fucking don't want Roman Reigns shoved down our throat. Oh, I'll show you. Roman Reigns will get shoved right down your throat. And it's just bad booking. Bad storytelling. And the thing is, yeah, you made, I love the Attitude Era for a lot more reasons than people give the Attitude Era credit for. But the Attitude Era, you had fucking 3 or 4 or 5 main eventers. And they all look strong. Who the fuck looks strong next to John Cena? Your fucking biggest rival's Randy Orton, and not even Randy Orton's dad. Not even Randy Orton's dad would put their money on fucking Orton for winning anything. So, I don't know. Roman Reigns is cursed. You tried to be the next John Cena, and I think people are just fucking tired of it. They're tired of the chosen ones. They're tired of, and it's just proving, I don't know. I don't fucking get it. Why wouldn't you want the product to be good? And you can be like, oh, it's just the IWC. But no, it's not. It's more than that. It's just, man, hopefully for Roman Reigns' sake, because right now, what they have to do with Roman Reigns, they either have to turn him heel, which they don't like doing because of John Cena. I mean, they did it with The Rock, and it was a huge success, but fuck me, why use the fucking Rock as an example? But, they may be like John Cena, never turn him fucking heel, and then it'll just be fucking worse, and then, oh god, he'll have to do charities, and oh god, do we have to fucking hear about his goddamn charities. God, it's gonna be a fucking long life. It's just, oh, fuck, man. Just, if you build up a roster, this shit wouldn't happen. If that's it. Alright. Speaking of it, on ProWrestling.me and a bunch of other websites, they have the most watched shows on the WWE Network. And number 1, NXT. Beat out Roadblock, beat out Edge and Christian, then NXT again, and WrestleMania, Edge and Christian. I can't believe that many people watch Edge and Christian. I only watched the first episode, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. I watched 15 fucking minutes, and I was like, dude, I'm done. I love Edge and Christian, and hopefully their show gets better. I saw a highlight clip of AJ Styles can't say TNA, and would they say Bullet Club? And I thought that segment was funny when I saw the YouTube clip. But the first episode ever I watched, and like they're in Vince McMahon's office, and I'm like, dude, I had enough. Click. I'm done. And I like Edge and Christian. I don't know. Hopefully the show got better. But yeah, just NXT is fucking #1 show. 2 of the top 5. Beat out fucking pay-per-views. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on. Beat out Fastlane. Just get the... I don't know. It just drives me crazy because then you hear shit like, oh, I don't need NXT, I don't need that. Man. I don't know. You know what it is? The more you know and the more you think you know or whatever, it's all the work. Just the more sad and depressed you get. Like, if the lies were true, if the IWC were the only ones, then I'd be like, alright, whatever. Just why... Someone a long time ago asked me what would my one question to Triple H be. And my one question to Triple H is, why can't the casual fans and the pro wrestling fans both like the same product, like the Attitude Era, like the Monday Night Wars, like back in the Golden Age? Why? Why can't they both like it? And then I'd follow it up with, if you were a fan absolutely tired of WWE, what the fuck would you do? Would you go watch something else? Because here's the thing, it sounds great. It sounds great when a YouTuber says it. It sounds great when WWE says it, especially if you're a pro WWE guy and say, oh, go watch something else. But if you go look at the ratings, people are. You can't fucking go for 10 years, put a shitty product on, say, go watch something else, see the ratings drop by millions, and then say, oh, man, what should we do? I don't know. For the last 10 years, stop telling fans to go fuck off. That could be the first step in the right direction. Nope. But as long as there's fucking indie tards and fucking people that fucking kiss that goddamn ass that don't even work for WWE, how fucking pathetic is that? I have no idea how any fucking indie wrestler, any indie booker, or any fucking YouTube, podcast, columnist, anybody that doesn't get paid by WWE sucking at WWE cock. I don't fucking get it. I don't get it at all. And same thing with TNA and the others, dude. It's like, dude, just fucking be honest. Be honest, man. Speaking of being honest, Steve Austin on his podcast, and I got heat for this a while back. I said I don't really watch celebrity podcasts because they got too much to risk. They're not going to be honest. And Stone Cold, in an interview, a broadcast, said, here's a quote, I'm reading off ProWrestling.me, a lot of times I hold back because I'm one of the boys, and I've got to show up every damn month for a podcast. Austin said of criticizing WWE, it's not my goal to run anybody down or run anybody down that's in control. I love the business. Yeah, of course you do. Yeah. like I was on board with them, but I love the business, But it is what it is. I have my opinion sometimes, believe me, I'm holding back. And it's just like, then what the fuck's the point, dude? If you can't use your own voice. I never understood that. There's so many motherfuckers out there podcasting, and some of them, hey, Stone Cold gets paid by WWE. I'm not gonna fucking bash him for that. Hey, you gotta get paid. You gotta pay the bills. But if you're not getting fucking paid and you're still sucking up, it's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. And what's the point? Some people always send me clips and like, oh, Jim Cornette hates everything unless you pay him. Well, then what's the point of hearing his fucking voice? He's not a fucking honest person. Teddy Long is like, oh, I fucking hate everything unless they pay me. Well, fucking, why do we hear your fucking opinion? I don't fucking get it. I don't. If I wanted to fucking ask a prostitute how to fucking do... how much shit can you ask a prostitute to fucking talk about? So yeah, it's just... It is what it is, and I have no idea why fucking their podcasts are as popular. And it's not even me player hating. I'm going to be completely honest. Stone Cold, Chris Jericho, fucking all those guys should have a hell of a lot more viewers than me. And they do. But at the same time, what's the fucking point? What's the point? I don't fucking get it. Just stay in character and fucking become a general manager or something. But hey, fucking Stone Cold holds back. Well, fucking, wow. Glad you got a fucking interview there. Now, on to something more positive. New Japan Cup. I wanted to talk about this. I watched it. I was really sick and busy with my wife and book. The the good and the bad about New Japan is this: their wrestling is so awesome that fucking so many people, especially you English-speaking fucking foreigners, Jesus fucking Christ, will fucking blindly defend. Oh, it's a great fucking storyline. Like to this day, oh, Okada Tanahashi is a great storyline. Yeah. And they get away with a lot of bad booking because of how great their fucking pro wrestlers are. You know, you don't have to book as well if fucking you're having 5-star matches every 5 fucking seconds. But, you know, the matches were pretty decent, the finals. But the thing is, the booking was amazing. You know, you had Naito beat Goto. Naito won the New Japan Cup. He sold the most merchandise. He's the most over fucking guy in Japan right now. And he didn't have a feud. He was going nowhere. And people are like, what the hell, dude? He's selling merchandise, and then he wins the New Japan Cup. Goto always turning down Okada, loses, and then joins Chaos and shakes hands. I just really, really enjoyed fucking the New Japan Cup, and I just wanted to put it over like $1 million. Tonga getting his fucking brother to join Bullet Club was a pretty big fucking letdown now. I enjoyed the matches a lot, and I'm looking forward to Naito Okada. I was kind of hoping Naito Okada would be Wrestle Kingdom's main event, and maybe it still will be. I don't know. But to me, Naito fucking is just so crazy over right now, and he's such a great wrestler. And, you know, I think eventually he might surpass Bullet Club as the number one heel faction, the number one cool guy faction. I'm seeing more and more Naito gear in Japan than anywhere. And not even just at the stadiums. You know, at the stadiums you see a lot of shit, but I'm starting to see Naito gear fucking just everyday life of Japan. So hopefully fucking it does something. And, you know, New Japan, they're planning on breaking a lot of records this year. And, you know, even though New Japan had one hell of a year last year, there were still 11,000 people less at this year's Wrestle Kingdom. But hopefully they fix it. I think they did a great job. I think this year, you know, Okada fixed New Japan's biggest mistake probably in years, and they've been booking pretty goddamn well so far. You know, the Bullet Club has so much new life in it thanks to Kenny Omega. It's just absolutely amazing how Kenny Omega changed it. I'm not saying Kenny Omega is better than AJ Styles. I'm just saying with Kenny Omega at the helm, it feels like Bullet Club. AJ Styles is a great wrestler, but, you know, it didn't feel like Bullet Club. Now, to me, and I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that feels that way. So I'm really excited for the booking. I'm really excited for how New Japan Cup went down, and I enjoyed it a lot. I'm kind of sad I didn't get to review it completely. Next, a little bit of sad news. I wish, man, this is the thing. When you start podcasting a lot, and, you know, you stop podcasting because, you know, family and all that. We went over why I stopped podcasting for a little bit. But I wish I could do a separate video on Hayabusa passing away. Hayabusa passed away recently at the age of 47. WWE has a story up on it, which is respectful. I heard Neville had a great match and dedicated it to him, which mad respect to Neville. And Hayabusa was the fucking man back in the day. You know, I don't know. I just say, like, imagine. I'm trying to compare him to an American. Just imagine RVD. Like, yeah, I don't know. He's just a great fucking wrestler. They have a lot of best of DVDs and best of VHSs. And he was, at one time, maybe one of the most popular Japanese wrestlers out there at the time. He was just so popular, and he was like the cool fucking guy doing, you know, moves now that, you know, might be commonplace, but just back then was absolutely amazing, groundbreaking cruiserweight action. And I'm gonna miss him. I really am, and I wish I got to see him live. So yeah, it's just, if you can, try to find old school Hayabusa tapes, because to me, it was just groundbreaking, you know, just absolutely amazing fucking talent. And yeah, it just sucks. So rest in peace, Hayabusa. Next, I want to talk a little ROH. Also, New Japan here, and I know Boom Boom did a video about this, but New Japan, Tanahashi wants the Ring of Honor World Title, and not only that, but I'm reading this on Sports Illustrated. I thought it was pretty amazing that Sports Illustrated wrote about New Japan, Ring of Honor, and Tanahashi. I didn't see that one fucking coming. Um, but yeah, New Japan. See, I think this is so fucking perfect. I really fucking do. And I just last year I complained so much about New Japan booking, and this year I can't fucking put it over enough. It's just like night and fucking day. Night and day. And I know newer fans that act like experts because they read Wikipedia fucking, I said it was perfect last year, but it was fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. I wish everyone got to come to Japan and just fucking feel how ridiculous it is. And now Tanahashi's stuck because he's a legend. He's a main eventer, and no one wants to see him go against Okada. They tried to recreate it, Wrestle Kingdom, people cheering for Okada, but they wanted people to cheer for Tanahashi, and no one was fucking having it. People fucking turned their back on Tanahashi, and it's not. And he even has his fans, but like I know some super Tanahashi fans, and they're like, "Oh, I don't want to see him ever wrestle Okada again." And the thing is, he's such a great fucking wrestler, and bad booking can ruin a great wrestler like it did, that fucking this is so perfect. It's so fucking perfect because Ring of Honor, I think the champion, it needs a boost, it needs some credibility, and I think Tanahashi gives it that boost. Tanahashi needs to do something to be respected, but not fucking dare look at Okada. Don't you fucking dare, Tanahashi. You fucking look the other goddamn way. But I just think it's the perfect fucking fit for New Japan and Ring of Honor and to working together. So I hope Tanahashi does get the ROH title, and that would just be absolutely amazing because then it's another title. I just think it helps everybody. It helps everybody. As soon as I fucking heard the rumors and his fucking little speech, he wants the ROH title, I was like, holy fuck, everybody wins. And, a lot of times you'll see booking where everyone fucking loses. This is great booking where everyone fucking wins, and I'd love to see Tanahashi be the ROH champion, even though I love Jay Lethal. I mean, just him going for it makes so much fucking sense for Ring of Honor. It makes so much sense for Tanahashi in New Japan, and I hope it happens. I hope it happens by the end of the year. So, good luck, Tanahashi. Man, it's crazy, because New Japan's always had such great wrestling. But, fucking from 9 to 10 Wrestle Kingdoms, the booking was kind of shit. And now, man, they're making up for it. Maybe it's because, they lost half their fucking roster. I'm being a little sarcastic there. But, I don't know, man. They're just doing such a better fucking job this year. And hopefully they keep it up. Lucha Underground, 2 new champions. I was really heartbroken I didn't get to do the Lucha Underground review. But, you got the Mighty Ducks in release, and Helico and Havoc winning the Trios title. So I fucking really enjoyed that. And you also had Phoenix, and I didn't read spoilers. I had no idea. I had no fucking idea Phoenix was going to beat Mil Minutos. And he fucking did. And I just thought it was absolutely amazing. I fucking lost my shit, and that's such an advantage of fucking not having spoilers. I mean, I would have fucking thought for $1 million fucking dollars. Because, like, even like in my head as a fan, I was like, oh man, what are they going to do with the title? What are they going to do with the title and the coins and all that to become number one contender once he loses? Do they break it up? Do they do that? And then he fucking wins? Never in a million years. Like, I think it would have been, if someone gave me the spoiler that Phoenix was going to beat Mil Muertos, I would have been like, no. But next week, I'm kind of a little fucking pissed off because Aztec Warfare, Phoenix is number 1. Mil will be number 20, and I'm like, fuck. So many great fucking wrestlers. Don't do that bullshit. That's just my opinion, but I don't know. It would suck for Phoenix to win the title and just lose it right away. I don't know, but maybe they'll do a great job. I trust Lucha Underground more than anyone in America right now as far as booking goes, and I love their style of wrestling. So I'm really looking forward to Lucha Underground. Man, a lot of new champions. And speaking of new champions, TNA gets a new world champion, Drew Galloway. And a lot of people, Andy Paps from Andy Paps from World Wrestling News. A lot of people ask me, what do you think about Drew Galloway? Oh, Drew Galloway's the new champ. What do you think? And I don't. I just don't give a shit. I think Matt Hardy, by a long time, was the complete wrong way. I will say it to the day I fucking die. Matt Hardy winning the title with a 4-day build is fucking ridiculous. EC3 not being champ, EC3 not feuding with Bobby Roode is fucking ridiculous. Drew Galloway, I love him in the Indies, but in TNA he just seems like a phony ass motherfucker. I'd rather have Drew Galloway than Matt Hardy as champ. Matt Hardy apologized to Rick Rude. I fucking hate the fact that people are like, oh, it's because he's a heel. No, I just don't watch Matt Hardy. So, if that's the fucking thing, a heel, you're supposed to hate him enough to watch. Matt Hardy won. I was like, alright, dude, I'm fucking done with TNA. It's fucking stupid. It's beyond fucking stupid, and I don't give a fuck what anyone says. But I think I think Matt Hardy was like, you have a goal. Your goal should be Bobby Roode against EC3. That should be your fucking goal. We'll get to it. And we'll get to the monster at the end of the book next story. That should be your fucking goal. But instead, you have Matt Hardy going the complete fucking wrong way. Drew Galloway wins the title, and it's like you went wrong way for like fucking 200 miles. And Drew Galloway wins, and he does a U-turn. You're about 200 miles from where you fucking started. But no, fucking TNA. Oh, man. Drew Galloway, you're better than fucking Matt Hardy, but not by much. And speaking of Bobby Roode and Eric Young leave TNA earlier in the week, or earlier in the 2 weeks, I guess. Mr. Anderson left. I don't know if he was fired, if he quit, if there's a drug. I don't really fucking care. But Mr. Anderson's gone. You got Bobby Roode and Eric Young leaving TNA, and TNA and fans, super fans, are trying to spin it. But I love TNA, and the product they have isn't TNA. You're losing fucking originals left and right. Bobby Roode and Eric Young fucking left, and I know you're gonna fucking spin it. But from the bottom of my heart, and I mean this, I mean it from the bottom of my heart, we did not get an EC3 Bobby Roode main event feud for the title. That feud should have been fucking money. Like, why the fuck didn't that feud happen? And anyone that fucking defends the booking, anyone that defends this fucking company, you're worthless fucking pigs. Worthless. You're not even fucking TNA fans. You just hate fucking WWE. It just... What the fuck, man? Like... I don't know. And that's why it's hard to fucking like TNA. Because you got a bunch of phony-ass motherfuckers that protect it and spin it. Like, I saw the fucking headline. Bobby Roode and Eric Young gone. And I'm just like, how the fuck are these retards gonna spin it? And they fucking spin it. Fuck you, man. The fact that Bobby Roode wasn't in the fucking main event against EC3 for the fucking title. Fuck you, man. It's just, that should have been the money feud. That should have been the fucking feud. No, you should have had a face... Like... It's just... What the fuck, man? You lost Eric Young. You lost to fucking Bobby Roode. Fuck, man. Who do you got left? James Storm? Abyss? Fuck, man. You know what? I think this is... It's the same reason I hate politics. If you can blindly defend anything, then there's no fucking point in even giving a shit. I mean, you fucking lost Bobby Roode. You lost Eric Young. And if your first fucking thought process as a TNA fan is, how can I defend them? From the bottom of my fucking black TNA heart. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck everything, dude. The fact that Bobby Roode and EC3 are not fucking main eventing right now. Fuck you. Just fuck you, man. I don't even know what to fucking say, dude. Fuck, man. That's what happens. Too many fucking phony TNA fans. Fucking bullshit, dude. It's fucking bullshit. Go ahead, fucking spin it. Yay! Our whole fucking roster's gonna be WWE guys. Yay! We keep losing fucking TNA originals. Eric Young, Bobby Roode, are you fucking for real? That's what I'm fucking talking. You're not even fucking angry. Every fucking TNA fan I fucking see ain't even fucking angry. Fuck you, dude. TNA doesn't fucking exist. Hogan, buy it, and fucking just you and the Nasty Boys hang out and high five all fucking night. Unfucking believable. Bobby Roode and Eric Young leave TNA, and we're fucking, like, spinning it. Fuck, man. I hope you get paid enough. Moving on, two last stories on KocoSports.net. One, William Regal sends a warning to pro wrestlers about taking unnecessary head bumps. And once again, I think it's just the fucking work rate, man. It's the fucking work rate. And hopefully it changes. I mean, the NFL just admitted to concussions being a thing. William Regal came out. Chris Benoit. I mean, it's just, as a guy who fucking suffers from concussions, and I did it before it was fucking cool. I remember fucking when I told people I had concussion problems, I had to explain to them what that meant. Not anymore, because there's so much fucking press on it now, which I guess is a good thing. But I think all the problems get solved if you book everyone right, and they only wrestle 5 times a fucking month. Maximum 5 times a month. That includes house shows. That includes pay-per-views. That includes television. You have a big enough fucking roster. You're not paying your athletes shit for what they fucking deserve. So why not fucking just push everyone to the moon? If you pushed everyone... Well, not... You know what I'm fucking trying to say. Someone's going to get you with a I gotcha moment there. But if you make everyone on the roster important, you can take breaks. And I'm anti-Cena, but... I hate John Cena as a fucking human being. With that said, he's underpaid. He's completely underpaid. Completely. So, no, it's bullshit, dude. Less matches. You got a fucking roster. You got 97 motherfuckers on creative. Fucking do it. Alright, so, and last thing, I know it's a little negative, so let's stay on a positive story here. WWE announces partnership with V Foundation to help find cures for pediatric cancer. Sorry, I stuttered there. The V Foundation has a way better reputation than fucking Buy My Pink T-Shirt company does, so hopefully, I have mixed feelings about WWE's charity because I just know, even Stephanie has admitted it, they're not doing it for the kindness of their heart. They're doing it because it's a great way to advertise. But maybe I should fucking look the other way. But, I don't know. When I see the percentage that actually goes to charity, that's where I fucking try to draw the line. But at least the V Foundation isn't as bad as the pink fuckers are. So, so WWE... partnership right there, so hopefully they can make a lot of money, and hopefully the money actually goes to the people that need it. So overall, there's my ultimate Stump the Idiot. I hope to do a lot more Stump the Idiots on ProWrestling.me. There's a couple questions I want to answer this week. I want to try to have a couple shows recorded ahead of time so that I could, even if I can't make it, I'll be answering a Stump the Idiot. We got LK busting his ass, Boom Boom busting his ass. We're always looking to expand the team, and we're hoping to make ProWrestling.me a little bit more successful. I'd love like I don't know. I'd love about 5 power users for every section. And that's it, and just keep fucking grinding. Because I don't know how much longer I'm going to do this, and if I do step aside, I want the work that I did do to help other people, so hopefully it does. I know it sounds like I'm full of shit, but if I get legit, I like helping people, especially if they're fucking, you know, they pick the ball up and run with it. So hopefully I can help a bunch of people with ProWrestling.me, and hopefully this channel can keep growing. And we have a bunch of ideas for it. So hopefully it works out. And now I'm saying hopefully and stuttering. I probably should have stopped this podcast a long time ago. Might be going for a record with stutters. So like, comment, subscribe. Any questions you have, please leave them down below. Or better yet, sign up for ProWrestling.me and set them up there. I'm going to try to rock as many as I can. There is a there is a Stump the Idiot form now. And there's a ton of questions there. Other podcasters can use it too. It's just, a place to do conversations. Back in the day, YouTube used to have replies and all that stuff. It used to be a real community. And I like to make a community again. Not a fake terrorist group, but just a place for, like a pro wrestling bar, where fans can hang out and just shoot the shit talking pro wrestling. So hopefully starting tomorrow or the next day, I won't be missing in action as much. I just want to thank LK and Boom Boom once again. So just please sign up for ProWrestling.me. It's completely free. Check out KocoSports.net, especially if you're a promoter looking for a marketing company to print up your shit. And I think that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Oh, Coco Plays. Check out Coco Plays. And with that, I am over. Bum, 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 bum.